Remember I said that you have the flirt factor plus the trust factor plus the rave factor equals the she factor. So let's break it down. We'll start with the flirt factor. So before you get off the ground in any relationship, there's the flirting. And marketing, of course, is also a relationship. There's the flirting stage, right? And in that stage, you've got to, as far as marketing goes, you have to know who it is that you're talking to on a really deep and personal level. You have to know what buttons to push to get their attention and to, progress your relationship. And that's the flirting part. So how do you do that in marketing? Well, you have to do a lot of deep research. You got to know who it is that you're talking to. And I don't mean the surface stuff. That's what happens to a lot of marketers. They make that mistake. You have to go deep. And in the she factor, I actually share a lot of the research techniques that I learned as a journalist, and things that most people won't tell you about as far as doing the deep research into who you're talking to, who your target market is. Being understood is really important to a woman, by the way, as well as being heard. We want to be heard, so you got to know who it is you're talking to. And an example of a case study I can share with you, actually, is a student of mine from a while back. She's an attorney in estate planning, and she's doing really well, but she wasn't always doing that well. After she put some serious time into figuring out who her target market was, exactly who she was talking to, that's when things started turning around. And she created what I call a target, and that's a term that I coined. It's basically you have your target market, like all the people that you want to relate to, and then you get all those details and you pluck one single person out, and that's called your target. It's you put target market together, it's target. And so when you really get defined about who the person is that you're talking to, it just makes your marketing click. She recently shared with me that she figured out her target was women, and mothers in particular. Because, think about it, mothers are very interested in their estate, for their children and their legacy and all that. So since she's been doing that, she's become wildly successful. And because she found out what her market wanted, she found out the deep things that they really wanted. And so she basically mastered the flirt factor.